Hello everyone, this is Mysterious Reviewer, and today we're going to be having a look at the DC Collectibles, or DC Direct, Darwyn Cooke Batman. Got this on Amazon for $17. I'm sure you could get it at your local comic book store. Might be a little more expensive there though. I think he was retailed like $25. But yeah, a really great looking figure. Let's just get that away. I don't know what I'm saying, but really great figure. Really glad I picked this guy up, and for only 17 bucks, that's a really good deal. So yeah, just great sculpt. The articulation is just the regular old DC Direct articulation, but I think the sculpting and the nice paint works. Can't think of the word. But it's a really great figure despite the old DC Direct articulation because, great sculpt. That's mostly what I look for in a figure. Articulation is great because you can pose them a lot better in some cool poses. But I really like the way this looks, so I really look past the articulation problem, and just the figure itself is great. It's really good. If you're a Batman fan, pick it up. If you like this design, it's really cool, especially the head sculpt. And yeah, so let's have a closer look at the figure, and I'll be back. Alright, let's get a closer look at the figure here. Starting with the face, which is my favorite part of the figure. It's a really nice head sculpt. Just like seeing the sculpting and the eyebrow part here, the face, the mouth, sculpted nicely, the white eyes. I especially like these ears. They're just really cool. They're not too short. They're pretty long, but not too long. I do like the long ears, personally, better than the short ones, and these ears look really cool on this Batman. Just an amazing sculpt. Looking at the cape. Focus. Oh, yeah, looking at the cape. It's, standard cape. Not too bad. Just a rubber cape. If you go, you have the spikes, but if you go back to the head part, on the cape, on the cape, you have like the nice sculpted lines into it, and it really looks great. You got the bat emblem, and it looks cool too. Got the belt, and the belt has, it's just orange. I was about to say it looks like it has some darker orange outline, but that's just the way it looks. But a really cool belt, goes all the way to the back. And again, this like sculpted lines everywhere. Going down, he has the classic underwear, or whatever you want to call it. Going down to the boots, and the gloves are glossy. You got the spikes on the gloves too. Really nice. I just really like this Batman. I think it's my new favorite. Yeah. You have peg holes at the bottom of the feet, but no stand. But yeah, really nice Batman. Definitely nicer than the one I reviewed a little bit ago. Before we get into articulation and stuff, let me just stand it next to my old favorite Batman figure. This one, I forget the artist name of this Batman, but this was my favorite Batman. I had him on my DC shelf. You might notice he's missing a hand, and I don't even know how that hand came off. I came home one day, it was on the floor and the hand was off. So, probably broke off when it fell off the shelf. Really stinks because it had the batterings on it and I never found any of that again. Main reason why I got another Batman, which is this one, and I'm really happy I got this guy because I think I like him more than this. But just to compare them two, let me get him standing here. Yeah, same size about. He might be a little longer, taller because of the ears. But really nice Batman. This one's more like New 52 design. But yeah. This used to be my favorite, but I think this is, and this guy replaced him on the shelf, so yeah. That just shows that this Batman's a really good Batman, because for me it's hard to replace a Batman on the shelf when I really like it. But I think this is my favorite Batman. Something about it, just for me, something about it, it looks so cool. Just, I don't know, it's really cool. But for the articulation, his head is on a ball joint, left, right, down, up a decent amount, and head pivot. Arms go forward, back, out a pretty good amount for DC Direct. Just that single bend in the elbow, swivel in the waist, legs kick forward a little bit, back, bend at the knee, and that's it. Even with the lack of articulation, you can get some cool dynamic posing. Even just something like this looks pretty cool. But yeah, that's my review of him. So far, he hasn't broken, which is plus, but I've only had him for a couple of days. But yeah, the only problem, is just the articulation, but that's, just DC Direct for you. They don't have too much good articulation. Even though this is a newer figure, they could have at least put a couple more here and here, like a bicep swivel and a leg hinge to go out. But I can look over that because of just how nice of a figure this is. Just something about it, it's so cool. But yeah, great figure if you like Batman or if you like this design. He looks cool on a shelf, and he's actually pretty fun to pose. So yeah guys, thank you for all watching, and I'll see you in my next video.